Alright folks, this is our first video as Excalibur painting.
Yep.
Chatty and Marwan. We're twins, yes. We're
I just got a shave and I'll look like him.
Exactly. And then this is before and after. Or before and after, whatever
Exactly.
works. So the reason why we decided to do this is just so that we can tell our viewers how and what to look for when they are getting their homes done. We are painters, we're Excalibur Painting, and we took on this job with a few things on the contract, but there are certain things that we did not write into the stipulations that came after the fact. Now we're kicking our asses because we didn't write it into the contract, but we're men of our words. We've been painting in the Sea to Sky corridor for the last 18 years. We started at C&M Painting and now we're Excalibur Painting. We're revamped, new, and up and ready to go. So where we want to 2.0, yes, 2.0, Chatty Marwan 2.0. So what we want to do here is we want to show you guys what are some of the things that we're working on today. We've uploaded a few videos on Excalibur Painting 2021 on our website, and now what we
on Facebook, and then also, you can see it on Instagram also.
Exactly. So now what we want to do is we want to show you guys also what we've done. So I'm going to videotape Chatty doing some of the work that we are doing as extra, but being men of our words, we didn't want to go above and beyond. We didn't want to charge these clients any extra because they're on a budget. So, but we were just, for future references, we want to make sure that we are bang on. So we'll show you guys what we're doing. We took on this job and this is what we're doing right now. So Chatty's gonna explain.
So basically what's happening is we're turning this beautiful wood into, it's gonna be all white. It's kind of similar to what we did over there, as you can tell near the patio door.
Next to the patio door. And then the same thing we did with window trim, window casements, window trim, as you can see. But now we're gonna show you guys what we're gonna do with this door. So the clients wanted to make sure that the wood has 0 knots in it, so when it's painted you don't see any of the knots, and it's just gonna modernize the look of the house.
So one of the things that you want to look as well is basically, because if you want to try and follow the same idea as an MDF, which is a modified baseboard usually, or trim, what happens is, because there's a lot of hits and nicks into the wood, we have to basically cover them, right? Otherwise, when you paint it and you paint it and prime it, what happens is you'll end up seeing all those nicks and bumps. The other thing is we're trying to cover also every hole from the nailer, which the previous owner never did with wood putty. And then the other thing is, one thing to keep in mind is that when you're doing this work, because you're going on wood to prime this, you want to basically prime it with a product that has some form of a shellac base to seal all the wood and all the grain as well as all the knots. Otherwise, what happens is you will start seeing all the knots. So you'll have something called bleeding, and bleeding basically will show you all the knots that are here and here. We're not going to touch this. This is a main post, but we're not going to touch that. The other thing is right here. So there's a screw right here. Somebody put in a screw. So we're just going to, whoops, pardon that. Voila. There you go. We're going to fix that and clean that a little later. So here we go. We're going to do this really quickly. We'll just wait for it to dry. This is a product called Drydex, and Drydex is awesome because it lays on usually pink and it dries white, so you know when the product is actually dried. In this casement, there you go, done. So in this case, basically what we're gonna do is, once this basically dries, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for it to dry. We'll give it a light sand, and then we'll go in and we'll paint it, and it'll look exactly like this baseboard right here.
This looks like an MDF. You don't see any more nicks and crannies in it. You don't see any of the knots from the wood. Yep. So now it looks like a brand new piece of
wood.
Trim.
Yeah, of trim. And then eventually right here, because we're linking this one to this one, we'll use either a clear caulk that is paintable, or we'll use a white caulk. If you're using caulking that is white, clear, basically it'll lay on white and then it'll dry clear to know that it's ready. And then the product that we're using is a product from Sherwin-Williams. Once this dries, basically it'll be white. And then we'll be able to basically paint it so that it basically matches the color of this and this. Anyways, stay tuned for some more videos. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. And again, This is Marin and I, and then I'll do my best to shave to look like him tomorrow.
All right.
And we'll keep you guys up to date. And if you want to see more stuff from Facebook, again, go to Excalibur, EXCALIBUR 2021, Facebook, and same thing on Instagram, and you'll see the process. And we'll put some more videos on YouTube. All right, take care, guys. Have a great day.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.